What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more DPS. This time we're checking out Shigaraki rap villain arc, okay? And we got Delta Deez on here, so I already know this about the slap, bro. Look at this, man. We got Acquire, hired from Fiverr, A bars. McGuire, continuing with the bars. I swear to you, I'm not doing this on purpose. And then we got Fable, of course. Yo, it's a whole lot of goats here. I'm not really sure who Zeppelin Beats is, but we gonna learn today because he's on a co-production. Why everybody moving but Daddyphatsnaps? You too good to move, bro. Let's get it. Please listen with. I got it on, bro. Come on, you already know DPS. I ain't gonna.
Really know what's wrong with me. All I really know is that I wanna make them bleed. All I think about is evil deeds, and they try to slay me first. But what am I doing is scary. I'm so afraid.
I like that. Yo, one thing about Daddyphatsnaps is that, dude, his sound design is just, even if it's, I mean, let's say that he used a one shot or something like that. There's millions and millions and millions upon some one shots out there. So you can spend forever trying to search for that perfect sound, or you can sit here and you can kind of try to sound design it or manipulate it in a certain way. And his DPS's sound selection, right, is always very, very unique. It's always something different. Dude's whole entire mantra is something different, music different, or think differently on some Steve Jobs type stuff. Dude out here trying to be the Steve Jobs of music production. Like really, like literally, like what does that sound?
They try to slay me first, but what am I doing is scary. I'm so afraid.
I also like the filter that it applied right there. I think it was gracefully applied, right? Because at first I kind of thought that might have been, I didn't think about it until it started opening up, right? Because that can kind of serve as a riser or an intro into your song instead of like, it's a gradual kind of intro into the song. But once it started opening up, I was like, oh, right, kind of gave me a different type of perspective, because I thought, as he was singing, I thought that was just how it was mixed. But then it opened up and I was proved wrong.
And they try to slay me first, but what am I doing is scary. I'm so afraid.
When I was losing, said I'd do it, and I really did it. They tried to stick me with a label, bitch, I'm independent.
See these Foley sounds or whatever he's doing right in front of the lyrics, this last part.
And I really did it. They tried to stick me with a label.
That Foley sound that he puts in on the right side, these small little details, man.
Bitch, I'm independent.
Label independent.
Hip, we keep it litty. Gentlemen, the heat wave when I'm in your city. I didn't think it's what the engine taught me, and he taught me what a valuable lesson. Everybody busy looking at 6, they ain't seeing the insurrection. I've been plotting.
Everybody looking at 6, they not seeing the insurrection. Okay.
What a valuable lesson. Everybody busy looking at 6, they ain't seeing the insurrection. I've been plotting, got it all on my sleeve. Bad bitch, call it misdirection. Ain't nobody looking hot.
All up on my sleeve, bad chick, call it misdirection, because when magicians are doing they tricks, right? They do something here so you can't see what they doing on it. Yo, come on, bro.
Insurrection. I've been plotting, got it all on my sleeve. Bad bitch, call it misdirection. Ain't nobody looking hotter than she, so send your motherfuckers this direction.
Y'all hear the weight, y'all hear that flow, direction. But even though he's landed, the AB rhyme, pattern and whatnot, even though he's doing that in direction, he's still adding a little bit of more flavor into it. Indirection. Come on, man. Flow switches. Dude, literally stay with the switches. Let's keep it going.
Bad bitch, call it misdirection. Ain't nobody looking hotter than she, so send your motherfuckers this direction. Alpha and Omega set considers me a blessing. I just stretch the hand and got arrested, turn you into resin. Always in the mix, I'm in the blender, making hands me a dead hand when I had it. Waters for the purchase, anything I want, I got it. Like I brought a lotto ticket, set the tickets and Bigato. I just drop it everywhere, I stop to give it like I bought it. All I had to do was
but here's another thing, man. Whenever DPS is coming in, and especially when he's kind of hitting us with the kind of fast rap and everything, he resets it, right? So once you end it, once you're rapping in a certain tone and everything, we get a musical sense, or we get a sense that the next bar has started, because he just either simply lowers the intensity in his voice, or he just changes something to give us a sense, all right, this is the next bar, but the flow never stopped.
Blender making hands me and dead hand when I had it. Waters for the purchase, anything I want, I got it. Like I brought a lotto ticket, set the tickets and Bigato. I just drop it everywhere, I stop to give it like I bought it.
Right there.
All I had to do was borrow yours to let them know I'm about it. You a bitch and I'ma let you know about it. Sky high, I'ma let you know I'm clout it at the top, and I'ma let you know I'm clout it. Think you fuck with me, I'll let you know I doubt it. League of the villains, carrying no more front. God did, I'ma let you know I'm callous. I'm the biggest and baddest.
DJ Khaled, God did. Okay. The performance aspect that Daddy Fat is, everybody's got like they thing. Like it's really hard to establish like your identity, right, in music without you immediately being compared to somebody else. For some producers, some of them can get it like right away. These freaking geniuses that just hop on a piano and just start giving you something that's like truly unique. Then there are some people who need to they need to study like a whole bunch, mimic some of the people that you've been learning, but eventually your own sound kind of come out of that. You know what I mean? And if you just go back 2 years, right, and just listen to Daddyphatsnaps stuff and then come back and listen to this now, you'll hear, right? I think it's easy to kind of get caught up in these bangers that DPS makes, but I think it's even more important to kind of get an overall sense of progression and the complexity of the beats and everything, and mixing as well. If you just go back 2 years and listen to a couple of bangers that you love and then come back and listen to this, it's night and day, baby. That's what I like to hear.
Know about the sky high, I'ma let you know I'm clouded at the top, and I'ma let you know I'm clouded. Think you fuck with me, I'll let you know I doubt it. League of the villains, carrying no more front. God did, I'ma let you know I'm clouded. Some of the biggest and baddest. Whoa, might give a fuck if I had it. So all of you dead if I had it. So all of you dead if I, all of you dead if I, all of you dead if I had it. So I'ma give you motherfuckers one more chance. Bitch, better tap, don't need a strap. Bitch, run the hands, we finna dance.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. I just wanna make them fucking bleed, yeah. All I think about is evil deeds. But they try to sabotage. What I'ma do even scarier. I'm so
Hold on, Delta. Hold on, bro. You styling, you saucing on us, right? You ain't just singing, you ain't just singing the melody. You saucing on us in here a little bit. Let me show you where let me point out where the sauce is happening at while he's singing this melody.
Need a strap, bitch, run the hands, we finna dance.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. I just wanna make them fucking bleed.
Right there. I just want to make them bleed. Like, it's like literally he's sitting there singing it with that same face. I just want to make them bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of performance, I like to hear that. But wait, there's more sauce.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. I just want to make them fucking bleed, yeah. All I think about is evil deeds.
Right there. There goes some more sauce. I don't think about his evil deeds. He adds like a little, little pitch, going up the scale just a little bit. But when you wondering why you like hooks and why his stuff is hitting the way it's hitting, it's these small little stuff right here, man.
They try to sabotage. What I'ma do even scarier. I'm so hurt.
Can't nobody do it like me. 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 Can't nobody do it like me.
Okay, Fable. That's the choir, and then you hear Fable in the background, like man. See, man, that's how you know. That's how you know that you serious out here, bro. We already know that any type of bad villains, the immediate, when you start doing chorus, the choir, when a choir in there, bro, come on, man. Can you think about it? Choir got to go through a whole lot of practice. You got to go through a whole lot of practice to sing about your praise. That's when you know you dangerous, right? And instrumental ain't enough. I need human voices singing my praise, right? Fable out there just like man. Come on, they killed that. I've always wondered when a choir, when you send the music, DPS talking to you, when you send the music and everything, and you just kind of hire a choir and kind of collaborate with them and everything, that you just tell them, the type of energy and what you're looking for. And they could be people that's not fans of anime and everything. And for them to kind of to kind of hear like the final product, I wonder what they be thinking about when you send them the track and they just like, hey, that's actually kind of fire. It's actually kind of low key a good marketing because they're going to watch it. They're going to share it with their other friends as well. Look, I sung on this song. And they're going to know about DPS. And they'll be like, all right, I mess with them.
Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You really thought you had the vision till I upped the definition. Really thought you was a villain till I upped the definition.
You really thought you had the vision until I upped the definition, bro. You thought you saw everything from this thing that I filmed on a potato, right? You thought you saw everything, but then I zoomed out and now I'm shooting in 100K. And now you see much more. Now you see more. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. And of course, up the definition of what a real villain is. I see you. Let's continue.
Till I up the definition. You really thought you was a villain. Till I up the definition. You really thought you was the greatest. Do you even need to listen? You know what I'm about to say? I'm the fucking definition. Bitch. Target shooters, but they swaying when they sent on the mission. Whoa. They tell me, sugar, you won't make it. Couldn't make me listen. No, and now it's my time. You ain't made it, and I'm gaining distance. Yo, how do I say this? How do I put it? How do I frame it? I'm different, ho. Always been second up, so I know how it feels to be up second.
Second up second.
But I don't give a let me stop. Everybody has
just sauce it right now. Let me stop. See, it just feels like he's just talking. He's just swinging on this beat. Let's freaking go. What I really love about what's going on is just how much energy, right? We kind of paying attention to Daddyphatsnaps' use of just sporadic elements that even though we ain't got like a full backing instrumentation that's going in the background, we still getting that full sense of a good sound, right? Sometimes when the instrumentation, right, in the background might be lacking, or he's doing some what he needs to do in the background, the different types of sounds, the Foleys. We got the chorus coming in with the drums always knocking. Then just let your voice be the instrument, right? Let that be the performance. And then when a hook come in, that's when you bring everything all in together, creating that contrast. It's nice. And not only creating that contrast, but it can't, of course, it can't be necessarily too overwhelming. There still needs to be a sense of continuity in between your verses and in between the hook of the song, right? You put all your elements in a hook, but you leave the verses a little bit too unlacking, then it's going to be too much of a contrast, right? So vocal performance helps in there, adding these different type of sounds, the Foleys, the rises, the cinematic stuff, all that plays a big part into getting that complete feeling of the song that you're listening to.
Second, that'll be upsetting, but I don't give a let me stop. Everybody has a plan till the plan don't pan and the hands come out. Well, I got a plan B and the plan C was to plan your routes. And I got a plan D. If your plan A turns to plan B, then the plan D goes to plan A. You get big play trying to scam me. You can...
Huh?
Well, I got a plan B and the plan C was to plan your routes.
Plan B and the plan C was to plan your routes, okay?
And I got a plan D. If your plan A turns to plan B,
if it turns plan B, okay?
Plan D goes to plan A. You get big play trying to scam me. You could
plan D, that don't work out, okay?
Lose life trying to scam me. Down to the letter, I'm a bad bee. Wouldn't even know it if you had me. By the time you figured out, damn, it's too late. Bitch, you done made a mistake.
That whole entire letter scheme was fire.
Didn't even know it if you had me. By the time you figured out, damn, it's too late. Bitch, you done made a mistake. Letting me up here, what was you thinking, you stupid? Now I'm never coming down. I'ma show you how to do this. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4. When the 5th hits, you are hitting the flow. Checklist, see this hit every flow. Get the horse when you hitting the go, bitch.
I don't really know what's wrong with me.
Horse. Sauce on them. Sauce on them, Delta. Come
All
on.
I think about is evil deeds. But they try to say my tears. What I'ma do even scarier. I'm son of her.
Can't nobody do it like me. 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 Can't nobody do it like me.
I was wondering when McGuire was gonna come in, but he came in just when he needed to, right? He came in to kind of give us that finisher right there. That finish him. That's where he came in. We love it.
Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me.
And also, what's interesting is that he still has Fable in the background kind of giving those grunts, but it's mixed in quite well. It almost kind of sounds like both of them done combined together, like Fable done morphed into McGuire. Like you would have thought that maybe Fable was kind of giving those, that voice and everything, but it's mixed to where McGuire kind of comes, you feel his presence, but you really feel it at the end when he started hitting us with that vibrato. See, and that right there, right? That I just saw a tweet before I watched this by Daddyphatsnaps that he was saying, the viewer retention is over, for like the 3rd time or something like that, or this is the 3rd time. That's why, right there, because we ain't trying to miss them vocals right there by Delta, All right, we ain't trying to miss any of that. Daddyphatsnaps, make sure to keep, actually both of them, make sure to keep your attention the entire song. Not a second is wasted. The minute that Delta laid us down to rest, he laid the song down to rest, said I'm out. All right, y'all. Thank you for those who stuck around for the commentary. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.